We're here in Tallahassee, Florida. As the teams take the field, you can feel the energy increasing in the air. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Seminoles of Florida State. Here come the Seminoles. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here, ready and excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
You know, I think in a game like this, you need to look at the big playmakers. Notre Dame has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
And I like to add one thing. Notre Dame has a good defense, but I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
Thanks, Kirk and Lee. Well, the team captains look like they're ready for the coin toss, so we'll send it down to the field. Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. Number 21 fields it in the end zone. They'll set up shop at the 24. The Irish come out in a shotgun. Noble back to pass. He's going right. And he got it! And they bring him down. And he delivered a nice pass there, Coach.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. I like what this coach is doing here by opening up his playbook. It's going to have the defense calling for mercy soon.
And that pass deserves another look. First and 10. Ball on the 49. Single set backfield. They hand it off. Trip him up. He spins around. And down he goes at the 46-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Noble with 3 wide receivers. Noble tosses to the left side. They'll drop him for a loss. How about that stop?
Here the linebacker uses his speed to come up with a huge stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and 11. Ball right around midfield. The Seminoles bring in their dime package. Noble set to go to the air. It falls incomplete. That was a dangerous throw.
Oh, not a very good decision. He's got to either throw this one away or take a sack. You don't want to go back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach if that had been an interception.
So they're set to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 41 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 11. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll go to work at the 11-yard line.
Start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
The Noles line up with 5 receivers. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Number 2 has 5 receivers lined up here. And he's taken down. And they pick up 9 there.
9-yard gain on the play.
Third and 1. Ball on their own 20. Bunch formation. On the ground with the tailback. And they got him for a loss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
Number 80, back to return.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 80 fields it at the 35. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll take over at the 50-yard line. The Fighting Irish come out showing 3 wide. It's a direct snap. And down he goes. They'll grab 10 yards there. Let's take another look at that run. Second down and short. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Irish line up with 3 wide. And he's taken down at the 38. A 2-yard run by the halfback. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Noles bring in the nickel package. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. So the toss played and the tailback goes nowhere. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38. The Irish come out showing 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Fighting Irish come out in the shotgun. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. They try to play a little power football there.
Yeah, but they got outpowered.
They're going to try a long field goal here. He gets it up, and it's long enough. And it's right down the middle. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Number 13, ready to kick. Number 14 and number 4 back ready to return. We should have a return on this one. Number 14 fields it at the 2. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll start this drive at the 19.
First and 10.
Florida State in a 4-wide set. They'll throw on first down, and it's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. That one could have been an interception.
Receiver on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 19. Notre Dame lines up with 5 defensive backs. And he drops it. And the coach is talking to his quarterback after that quick 3 and out. He missed on all his passes and really seemed out of sync with his receivers.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Back to punt. Number 80. Back deep to return.
Number 31 gets it off. Number 80 takes it at the 49. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Well, Brad, that was a combination of a couple things. Some good blocks, but also the ability to avoid the coverage team by the return man.
They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line.
First and 10.
Notre Dame comes out with an I formation. Back to pass. Steps up. Fires deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. He overthrew the intended receiver.
Oh, boy. They take a shot here at the end zone, and he just let that one get away from him.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Notre Dame comes out in the shotgun. Here's a draw. He tries a stiff arm, spins upfield, and down he goes at the 18. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
First and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. They line up in an I. Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
Movement on the line there.
And that is just lack of discipline and focus. You can't be moving early if the ball hasn't been snapped.
First and 15 now. Ball on the 23. No Noble will hand it off. And he's taken down at the 20. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 20. High formation here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes. An 8-yard gain. After a quarter of play, our score is Notre Dame 3, Florida State nothing. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Irish line up in a goal line formation. Noble tosses to the left side. Just shoves aside the defender. And they hit him in the backfield.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
4th and 7. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Number 13 is lined up for the kick. The kick is up. And he got it. Notre Dame to kick this one off. Number 4 and number 14 deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 14 fields it at the 3. Shake and bake move. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll go to work at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.
Number 6 lines up as a single back. Pitches right. They'll drop him for a loss. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Fighting Irish bring in their dime package. Steps up in the pocket. And he can't make the catch.
Number 6, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 24. Number 6, the lone back. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going right. Found his man. Across midfield. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 34 fields it at the 3. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll get the ball here at the 18. High formation here. Noble will hand it off. Broke away from one. Spinning. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
First and 10. Ball on the 35. Noble is back in the gun. Inside give. And down he goes. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 36. Notre Dame sets up in the I. Play action, throws it to the outside. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 36. Florida State brings in their nickel package. Steps up. He's going right. And it's caught. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on first and second down, you wouldn't have needed so many on third down.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 19 gets it off. Number 14 takes it to the 16. And they take over after a nice punt return. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. Number 6, alone in the backfield. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He unloads it. Incomplete pass. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to come up with a sack. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
Passing situation here on third and long. Ball on the 16. The Noles line up with 5 receivers. He drops back. He steps up, airing it out long. and he's got it! At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown! The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Florida State 14, Notre Dame 6. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 21 fields it in the end zone. He spins with a stiff arm. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. One-man backfield. They'll give it off here. He tries to spin. Tyler brings him down. That's a 10-yard gain. Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 34-yard line. Notre Dame comes out with an I formation. Noble drops back to pass. Steps up. He throws it. Got him. And he's taken down at the 33. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
Notre Dame goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. He's under pressure. It falls incomplete. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot of pressure, but I think he can hold on to the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33. The Irish come out in a 2 tight end set. Handoff up the middle. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. Third and 6. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Fighting Irish set up in the gun. Noble on the option right. With the spin. Breaks one. And he's taken down. And they convert the first down on that run.
Yeah, the key to that play is a good blocking up front by the Hog Mollies.
You're right. And those are the kind of runs that you need to have a successful offense.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. The Irish line up with 2 tight ends. And down he goes. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. 2nd and 7 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. Noble comes to the line with 3 wide, and he's taken down. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. A minute left in the half. Noble lines up in the shotgun. He's looking for his man. He spins around, and down he goes. No gain. Number 13 lines up for the field goal.
Number 13 is lined up for the field goal.
He gets it up, and it sails through the uprights. Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. Number 14 fields it in the end zone.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen, get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
First and 10. Ball on the 26. Number 6 lines up in the deep back, I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. And they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Florida State 14, Notre Dame 9. Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 14 and number 4 back deep to return. He kicks it. Number 4 fields it at the 3. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Notre Dame lines up with 5 defensive backs. They'll throw on first down. What a pick! Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Noles line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Rolls right, down the middle, into coverage, and the defense has it. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
They'll go to work at the 41. Number 6 lines up as a single back. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks, and he's going to be sacked. They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down.
36-yard line.
Ball on their own 36. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back, and now he's going to run. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. He keeps it and maybe gets 3 yards. Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Here's an opening, and he's taken down at the 47. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Drops back to pass. Floats this one right side. Complete. And down he goes at the 41. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Second and 4 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 2 has 4 receivers lined up here. He drops back. He steps up across the middle. Got it. And he's all the way down to the 12. First and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 6 lines up in a deep back, I formation. They'll throw on first down. Steps up. He's in trouble. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And he's going to lose yards on this one. That's a loss of about 5.
5-yard loss on the play.
It's second down, 15 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. Number 6 lines up as a single back. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Wants to throw outside. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Back to pass. And he's got him again. And he's taken down at the 8. Kirk, what do you have for us?
Well, that catch put the receiver over 100 yards. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets all game long.
This isn't much more than an extra point. It's up. And it's good. Florida State to kick this one off. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Number 34 fields it at the 2. He broke his ankle.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line. They line up in an I. Noble with the give. Gets past the tackler, and down he goes. An 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 44. Notre Dame sets up in the I. They hand it off, and they got him for a loss. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 43. Notre Dame will line up in a jumbo set here. And he's taken down. And he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Notre Dame comes out in the shotgun. And down he goes. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball right around midfield. Notre Dame comes out with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. They're crowding the line. Somebody jumped early down there.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They're going to have to do that one again, Kirk.
Well, mistakes like that can kill you because now it's 3rd and even longer.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They go with a pitch to the right. And he's stopped behind the line. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. He gets it away. And it's out of bounds at the 28. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. They line up in an I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Spins upfield. And down he goes at the 46.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Florida State 17, Notre Dame 9. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Irish bring in their dime package. They'll throw on 1st down. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46. Notre Dame brings in their nickel package. Drops back to pass. He's under some heat. And it falls incomplete. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 46. 5 wide. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And it's picked off. And how about that performance of this defender?
The quarterback just threw the ball his way again and was picked off again. How long is it going to take him to learn not to throw the ball over there?
They'll get the ball here at the 31. Notre Dame lines up in a shotgun set. And he's taken down at the 34. And the quarterback picks up about 3 on the draw. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 34. The Irish come out in the ace formation. Noble back to throw. He steps up. He passes it. And he's got it! Touchdown! He hauled in the long pass for the touchdown.
This receiver is big time, big play. If this were baseball, he'd bat cleanup because he's the biggest home run threat they got.
So this is for the tie. Noble hands it off. Spinning. And they won't get the 2. Well, they had to go for 2, but they couldn't punch it in.
Yeah, but that's a big play by this defense to get back some momentum. You give up the score, but prevent them from getting the 2 points.
Number 13 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 4 and number 14 set to return. Number 4 fields it at the 3. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Florida State lines up in a bunch formation. Back to pass. He's going left. He's right there for the interception. Touchdown.
You can't blame him for throwing that ball, but he's been pretty unfortunate the whole game.
I would say he has been. In fact, that was his 3rd interception. Going for 2 is the right call here. Drops back to pass. Short toss. Couldn't haul it in. Should they have gone for 2 here, guys?
Definitely. That was the right call. That execution there, on the other hand, is a whole different story.
Yeah, the result was not exactly what they were looking for.
Number 13 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 4 and number 14 back to return. We should have a return on this one. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now they'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll start this drive at the 24. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back, steps up. He's going to go for the home run. Caught. He's all the way down to the 37. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
The Seminole set up in the gun. Back to pass. Rolls to the right. He's looking. Got it. And he's all the way down to the 7. How about your assessment of that long play, Kirk?
Well, Brad, not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
Number 6, the lone back. They'll give it off here. And down he goes at the 6. The halfback picks up a yard.
Gain on the play.
The Irish line up with 6 defensive backs. Inside give. Touchdown, Seminoles. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th, the score, Florida State 24, Notre Dame 21. Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 21 back ready to return. Number 34 fields it in the end zone. And good coverage on that play.
Great coverage. There was a hole there, but it closed up quickly. The 13. Number 4 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Pitch left. And he's taken down at the 14. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. Second and 9. Ball on the 14. Noble with 3 wide receivers. Noble drops to throw. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the offense. Half the distance from the spot of the foul, still second down.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 7. Notre Dame lines up in a shotgun set. He's got to throw it in a hurry. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on their own 7. The Irish come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Got it. And down he goes. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. He gets it off. Number 14 takes it at the 49. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Florida State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up down the middle. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41. The Fighting Irish line up in a nickel back. He drops back. Across the middle. Got it. Spin move. And he's taken down. And that one's going to put him over 300 yards passing for the ball game. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Number 6, the lone back. The counter. Takes off a tackle. And down he goes. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Number 6 lines up as a single back. Again, he'll get the call. And he's taken down. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. Notre Dame calls a timeout. Third and 5. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 6 is the single setback. Back to pass. Steps up. He's going right. And he pulls it down. And down he goes at the 1. Notre Dame takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Let's see if they can punch this one in. Shifty move there. There's number 2 on the day.
The coach loves to give the football to this running back. You know why? Because he knows how to find the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Florida State 31, Notre Dame 21. Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 21 and number 34 deep to return. Number 34 fields it in the end zone. And the coverage team was all over that return. They'll get the ball here at the 15-yard line. Number 4, the lone back. Drops back to pass. He's going to air it long. Caught. There's a missed tackle. He goes down. Check out the replay on that one.
Gain of 47 on the play.
Noble drops back on first down. His back makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds. First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Notre Dame lines up in a shotgun set. Noble steps back to pass. He's rolling right, and it's caught. And he's taken down at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to say one thing. The reason they were able to get something out of this play is the fact that the quarterback had time to get rid of the football.
Good job up front by the offensive line, and don't forget the nice play by the running back as well.
Congratulations to our Old Spice players of the game. Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Irish come out in the ace formation, steps up in the pocket. Complete. Just a yard there. Notre Dame comes out in the shotgun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Notre Dame lines up in a shotgun set. Off his hands, incomplete. Let's see if they can convert. He drops back. He steps up, looking. Go into the end zone. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
They'll take over at the 7-yard line. Florida State will line up in a jumbo set here. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And down he goes at the 11. The defense calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 11. Florida State lines up in a goal line set. He gets another carry. Missed tackle. Throws a stiff arm. And he's taken down at the 17. Good job of keeping the drive alive in their attempt to work the clock. First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. And they'll play it safe and take a knee. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Florida State faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2004. And our final score in this one, Florida State 31, Notre Dame 21. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.